I've made all kinds of mini twists on my hair without adding extensions, and it made me wonder how exactly will my hair look if I made mini twists but added extensions. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what you need to do if you want to make mini twists with your hair but you want to add extensions and you have hair texture like mine. I'm also going to be giving you the pointers that I followed to achieve this mini twist in record time, and I mean just 8 hours. That is record time. I didn't spend days on my hair. Make sure you watch this video to the end. We are getting straight into the tutorial. I'm working on freshly washed and blow dried hair. I did not include the hair prep in this video, but my hair was washed and blow dried. I washed and moisturized on the first day, then blow dried on the second day, and then I twisted the hair on the third day. So the prep took 2 days, and then I focused on doing the protective style on the third day. So I parted my hair into a zigzag format, and then I parted that again into 4. The purpose for the zigzag is to eliminate the fixed straight line from my permanent part. I do permanent part, meaning I style my hair a certain way, and when I moisturize, I do a certain number of sections. It's always 12 sections, 6 on my left side, 6 on my right side. So doing the zigzag is going to remove that line and allow the twist that I do to fall over each other towards my back instead of falling to the side and making the permanent line visible. The first and probably the most important pointer I will give you is do your hair prep and your styling on separate days. These are the hair extensions I'm going to be using for my twist today. These are kinky hair extensions from Hot Braids, and they look exactly like my hair. The texture is exactly like my hair. The only problem here is that the extensions are very short while my hair is twice the length of the extensions. The main reason why the hair took 8 hours is because I had to be adding the hair. If I were to add extensions just once at the start of each section without needing to add again halfway through the section, I would have finished in half the time. When you prep your hair before the day you need to style, you've automatically reduced the workload by half, and you won't be too tired to do your style, which also allows you focus on doing your style properly. So in my own case, I did the moisturizing and washing on one day, then I used the next day to blow dry. Then on this day that I was going to twist, I focused on twisting. Another reason the hair took 8 hours is because I was really slow. This is the pace that I was working with. I did this hair in the night. I started around 6 p.m. and I finished by 2 in the morning. The time of the day was already late for me. The day had already gone. I was already tired. There were just a number of factors, so it just took way longer. And also I had to finish with each section, meaning I trimmed each section, made each section clean, and cut off the ends of each section instead of waiting until I was done with every twist before I did all that. Now, as far as doing mini twist, how quickly you finish depends on how fast you are when you twist. You have to take note of that. So me saying that I finished in record time of 8 hours simply means that I expected to finish literally in a day and a half, but I just decided to focus on getting the twist done one by one. Another factor you have to consider is the size of your sections, which is where the second pointer comes in. Now, for my parting, I only part the one main section, and then when I want to do the individual twist, I use my fingers to portion out the hair instead of using a rat tail comb to cut out the section for each twist. Of course, this is how I choose to do it to save time for me and to make it faster to finish. You don't have to do it this way. The aim of all the hacks that I use when I'm making my mini twist is to make the process faster and more efficient so that I can get the twist done. They look good, but I don't waste time in the process. If you make mini twists with extensions, you can share in the comments section how you do yours and what steps you take to help you finish faster. Mini twists can be a great style, but the process of making them can be very tiring, especially when you're making the hairstyle yourself. I understand why people stay for hours at a time and days at a time trying to get their hairstyle in mini twist, and it's also one of the reasons why I prefer to do my own mini twist without extension, because then I can start my mini twist with twist as opposed to starting with braids like I did here, and that makes the process even twice as fast. You start with twist, you secure your roots in the twist, and then you just twist from beginning to the end. No need to worry about adding extensions, no need to worry about braiding, and no need to worry about how long it will take to loosen the style. Share your own efficient hacks in the comment section so that someone else can learn and so that we can all help each other out. So you can see I'm beginning the section here by braiding. Now, it's in very rare occasions that I start my twist with braids, and now I want you guys to note all of these these things I'm doing are extra steps in the process. When I begin each section with a twist, it goes very seamlessly and I don't waste any time. But when I start with braids, it takes an extra 10 seconds to start compared to when I start with twist. And then when I added the hair to the section, I had to use this duck clip to hold where I added the hair so that it does not unravel quickly. You have to note that as well. You want to hold the section or the part where you add the hair until you're done with each portion of twist. And now this is what the half of my hair is looking like now that I'm done. Now the fact that I prefer doing my mini twist without adding extensions does not mean that there are no benefits to doing mini twist and adding extensions. Two of my favorite benefits are that the style will last longer and then the style does not shrink as much because the extensions keep the hair stretched. Moving to the sides and front of the hair, I focused a little better on this side of my head because it's in front and it's the part of the hair that tends to be more obvious. But then I used some leftover extensions from the last time I twisted with the hot braid extension. That's why you can see the added piece looking a little curlier here. So I just repeated the same process. I began with a braid and then I twisted up until I had to add the extensions. Then I did that and finished off, and then I cut off the excess ends to make everything neat and not clustered together. When it comes to the front, my parts are a little more even and I actually used the tail comb, cut out the sections to make sure that they are as equal as I can get them, and I repeat this for all of the sections up until the middle of my head. Now if you look, you can see that my hair that is blow dried is still very straight, and that's because I kept the hair braided, or I kept the section braided until it was time to start twisting out of that section. So you can also notice that this is another hack. You can employ this hack to make sure that your hair stays stretched until it's time to start twisting that part of your head. So of course I didn't work back to back without taking breaks. I took 2 5-minute breaks. I had to because at some point I wasn't seeing and I was getting very sleepy. But I had to take 2 breaks and I ate on those breaks. During the entire process of getting the hair twisted, I had a show on. I was watching Dexter. So I think I finished the season trying to get this twist done, but it was all good. I finished here. I was almost done. This was before I got into the last lap of the twist, and this is what the twists are looking like. For texture, they were fluffy enough for me. Because I added extensions, I had to make the grip a little tighter so that they were not too bulky. That was how I was able to add so much hair. And I'm finally on the last section. This is the section everybody waits for whenever we get to do our hair or whenever we are doing our hair by ourselves. I'm finally down to the last section, and at this point I had really gotten the technique down. I just did the same thing that I did for the rest of the section for this section, and then I rounded up the entire process. And we are finally done. This is the finished look. Let me know if this is a look you're willing to try, guys. If mini twist is your thing. All in all, I was satisfied with this look. I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. Bye.